Hi, can you tell me your name and where you're from?
Yes, my name's Louise Riley and I'm from Nottinghamshire.
Louise, tell us a little bit about your career background before joining Forever.
Okay, so before I became a business owner with Forever, I had my own business. I had a business which was in ladies' fashion and also jewellery. But before that, I was also qualified in the beauty industry. And I had run my own business for about 5 or 6 years. And then I became pregnant with triplets. And at that particular point in my life, I thought it was a good time to give up working and concentrate on being a mum.
Very, very busy time, obviously, for you with triplets.
Very busy.
One of the things that come across with many people we speak to is the work-life balance.
Yeah.
Is that something that's changed for you dramatically since you've set up Forever?
That was the main reason, to be honest, that I wanted to start my business for Forever, because when I first came across Forever, I had at that particular point in my life become a single mum. I was then looking at, could I go back into having a traditional business? Could I maybe go into the beauty industry that I had qualifications in? And both of them, they weren't an option. I needed to find something that was going to give me the time to be with the children, but also to be a businesswoman, to bring in an income. And Forever seemed to tick all the boxes.
So beauty products, now Forever, comparing the products.
Yeah, well, for me, first of all, with a background in the beauty industry, I'd already got an interest in health and wellness. And so I was hungry to know more, really. And over the last 20 years it's been now, not only do I have my own business with Forever, but I'm also an advisory board for the company, and I train on skincare, cosmetics, sports performance, and also weight management. So I'm also doing something that I enjoy and also being trained in anyway.
Okay, so 20 years, what was your initial thoughts on the business opportunity?
First of all, I wanted to understand a little bit more about the company. So I started to investigate the company, and what really struck home with me is that Forever, starting back in 1978, was not only a family-run company, but it was also family-owned, privately owned company. And really importantly, having those family values, which is what it's all about for me. And I could also see the potential of the security that the company was going to give me. Like any new venture in life, change is always a little bit scary, and it was for me, but I was at that crossroads in my life anyway of change. So it was something that I needed to move forward with, but I was happy when I had done all my investigations and realised there was security in place.
So Louise, obviously Forever has affected your life in many ways. What have you achieved so far in terms of the business plan?
We have an international business, and that's great because we love travelling, and that's something that I really wanted to do, is to be able to take the business around the world. It's not just the business, it's the friendships that we've made as well. It is that work-life balance, it's quality of time, but also we have 5 children, not just 3, and for me personally, one of the big goals was to be able to educate all our children privately, and we're just coming to the end of our final collection. Our youngest is going to university this October. So it's given us that security. It's time with the children, but also choices of where we live. You know, we can live anywhere in the world, and that's what we've done for a certain period of time. We took the children off to Spain to experience new lifestyle, new culture, new language. And if you think about that for a moment, what traditional business or even a job could give you the choice of where you live, where you work, and where you educate your children?
And then the last time we met, you arrived in a brand new car.
Yes.
That's obviously one of the perks of Forever as well. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, that's another thing for me. It's for a long time with having 5 children, you have to have a sensible car to be able to carry the children around. And most people actually in life, when they are choosing their cars, it is all about the sensible car, a Volvo to put the dog in, the children with all their sports bags. And so that's one of the things that we had to do. But then the choices are that actually you can start to have those dreams and goals and aspirations and live them really. So the choices, the kind of cars we drive, the holidays we go on, is also a very important thing. And to know that with Forever, not only are you building your own business, but there are these incentives where you can have what we call the Forever to Drive program, where you can put money towards a car. It doesn't have to be a car. It can be a tractor, if that's what floats your boat, so to speak.
And then the perks you were talking about, the travel.
Yeah.
You recently came back from Singapore after the trip there.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that experience.
Well, we're very lucky because we've made some amazing friends over the years, and most of that is from travelling around with Forever. And once again, that is an all-expensive paid trip, which is a business trip. But within that trip, we're actually given what's called a chairman's bonus check, and that is another reward for really supporting people within your business, within your organisation, to achieve their goals too. And so we have received another check this year, and once again we can do what we want with that money, but also at the same time to pick up those checks in all different places around the world. So we've been to America numerous times, Asia, India, and lots of the places that we're going to in the future. In fact, next year we're off to Joburg in South Africa.
That's going to be a really exciting
Yes.
time as well.
Yes.
The other interesting thing that comes across talking to a number of people is the training and the support that Forever gives them.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, Forever, we have the Investors in People Award that is awarded for our training, and we have that at gold level. And that means that we offer people that are joining Forever as a company to have the backing of understanding, first of all, a little bit about the industry, and also to understand how to build a business. So we have training in products, but also marketing and recruitment, all the things that you need to know. So really, you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. And that's great because people are plugging into a blueprint of success.
And how's the business changed over the last 20 years?
Gosh, if I think about how it all started in the UK, it was very, very different than it is today. I think we involve with technology. In fact, when I started my business, there wasn't such a thing as a mobile. Well, there was a mobile phone, but it was more like a brick in a suitcase or briefcase. And contacts were made really just on the phone or face-to-face. Now, that never changes. But one of the things that we have seen over the last 20 years is the introduction to new ways of reaching out to people. But the structure of the business has never changed. And that is about building relationships with people. And so I suppose our job really is to see what relationship people want to have with the company, whether it is to be a customer of ours because our products are wonderful, or indeed they want to build a small business, a large business. So all of that structure is in place, and that will never change. In fact, the marketing plan has only improved over the years. That's one thing that Rex Morn, who owns the company, has always said. It's all about the FBOs, the Forever Business Owners. So it's moved forward, and it's always been more advantageous for people joining the company. So it's more exciting now, 20 years on, than it was when I started.
When we spoke in the past, you mentioned this very specific attributes that you look at when you look at people joining your team.
Yes.
So what kind of attributes are you looking for in the person that would join your team?
I would like to break it down into 4 different areas, and I'm very much a people's person, and I know that I'm going to be working with people to support them on their journey. But for me, I need to find out what they want to achieve, what their relationship is, as I said before. So first of all, a little bit like myself, I was at that crossroads in my life. So we are looking for people who are probably fed up with what they're doing. They're looking for a new change, a new career, a new opportunity, another way of earning an income and security for the family. But then also we're looking for people that may be happy with what they're doing. They may really enjoy their job. They may have a lovely business they really enjoy being involved in, but maybe there's a shortfall every month. So we're looking for people that want to supplement their income. Thirdly, people that would like to work very flexible part-time hours to suit themselves, maybe just earning an extra few £100s a month. And that can be life-changing, to be able to bring that extra bit of money in that can give you maybe experiences in life treats for the family, holidays, new cars, etc. And then because we are the look good, feel good company, we have fabulous products which cover areas from health and wellness, sport and fitness. So we're looking for people that would like to try our products.
And finally, Louise, for the people that's going to be watching this video, they might be looking at taking control of their life and perhaps changing their life forever.
Yes.
What message would you give to those people that's watching this video right now?
Well, if you want to change your life, you've got to change your thinking. And it's scary, as I said before, change, but change is inevitable. And it's one of those things that we always do in life, is to take that leap of faith. But one of those things that I can say, that with Forever will never let you down. And Forever now in 150 plus countries around the world, stronger than ever. And when you consider the company is 37 years old and getting stronger, as I said before, the security is that why not just think about doing something that's different, that could be a change that could change your life forever.